What's going on, guys? Christian Palmer here, owner of Relentless Fitness and Nutrition. And today, we're talking about man boobs. Now, you may have seen them on the TV, you may have seen them at the beach, and you may have seen them in the mirror. And if you have seen them in the mirror, then you've come to the right place. They make you feel unconfident. They make you feel self-conscious. You don't want to take your shirt off wherever you go. And I know I've had them. Years ago, I used to eat whatever I saw. And I was still into lifting, but I had more body fat than I wanted. I used to wear loose clothing to try to hide them, used to try to suck my stomach in. Never felt good. Now, what are they? They're female pattern fat deposits that are concentrated in our male breast tissue. And yes, as men, we do have breast tissue. Now, why do we get them? So when our body fat percentage gets above a certain percent, and this is different for every individual, our body starts to produce more aromatase, which is an enzyme in our fat tissue that aromatizes testosterone. And that means it converts some of our testosterone into estrogen. Now, the more estrogen in excess that you have, the more female pattern fat deposition you can experience. But that change is not permanent, not necessarily. Now, if you've had them from adolescence, which means it might be in your genetics, or you're on high levels of PEDs, something like testosterone or derivatives of that, then those scenarios might require surgery to correct. But if not, in most cases, they can be corrected. Now, how do we do that, right? How do we get rid of them? An intelligent nutrition plan via a caloric deficit. Now, why do I say intelligent? You want to make sure that you do it the smart way. Don't go on a crash diet, right? Something that you're going to do for 6 or 8 weeks and expect to see long-term results. Because you may see results in the beginning, then those results stop and you hit a plateau. Then what do? Man boobs take time, right? Just like burning fat, because they are fat tissue. You have to have the long term in mind, and you want to maintain those results. So an intelligent nutrition plan, and if you don't know what you're doing, consult a nutrition professional like myself. The other is strength training, whether it's hypertrophy training, strength training. Exercise is a huge factor that's going to help you improve it. Now, they're stubborn, so they may stick around, almost like that stubborn low belly fat. It takes a while to go away. But once you get rid of them and you start to put fat back on, it will deposit in normal male pattern fat deposition. Myths. By training chest, you can spot reduce fat, and then your man boobs will disappear over time. Wrong. You cannot spot reduce fat. Now, what training your chest will do is build muscle and more shape to your chest. Now, whenever you build muscle under fat tissue, it can spread that fat tissue and give the appearance that they are starting to diminish, right? So they won't be so prominent to the eye, but you're not going to eliminate them. Ultimately, nutrition and strength training are your two best friends when it comes to that. Be sure to visit relentlessfitnessandnutrition.com. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.